Paul, so after another week off because of the Scottish Cup final, we're back into league action. Alloa on Boxing Day, on Saturday. That week and a bit off, has it given you time to think up loads of mad formations and ideas?
No, it's very similar to a couple of weeks ago when we had the free weekend as well. We've had a good time to prepare for the Alloa game, so the training the week before, and then this week it's full concentration on the Alloa game with lots of preparation, and hopefully can go and get the good result on Saturday.
And we always know that going to Alloa is always a tough task. Always has been over the years, even from when back you were playing for the Rovers. After a bit of a patchy start for them, they've got some experienced players back in the team, and they've had some good results recently. Yeah,
very much so. And I'd even go back, before, even though they've won the last two league games. They beat Hearts in the Betfred Cup. They run Hibs very closely, so they're on a good vein of form just now, winning the last two league games, which has propelled them up the league a wee bit. So we know, and as you touched on there, I've never had an easy game at Alloa as a player or manager or assistant manager. It's always a very difficult place to go. Peter Grant's got them playing very good football, very similar to ourselves, 4-2-3-1 formation, and they play it very well. And as I say, the results lately have justified the players they've got there.
Yeah, and just in relation to the job that Peter's doing there, I mean, he's somebody you've come up against numerous times as a player and since. He's doing a lot. He's doing a lot of good stuff there, isn't he, with Alloa? Yeah,
Peter's, like John and myself, some wee bit of the older school who's been around. I played against Peter when he was obviously at Celtic. Kicked me a few times and kicked him back a few times. So we've got a lot of respect for him. He's been in the game obviously down south coaching, working with the Scotland setup as well. So he's got vast knowledge of the game, and I think that shows in the way Alloa style of football that Alloa play. So as I touched on earlier on there, I think it'll be again a good, open, entertaining game on a pitch that's it's a very, very big pitch. So there's a lot of space to try and get the ball down and pass it.
And when there's a weekend with no game, it's always a chance for those players that have been struggling with fitness or injury to make some progress. What's the overall injury picture for us?
Yeah, it's certainly improving. Jack Smith's been back in training this week. Gozy's had another fantastic week training as well. So for the boys that are sort of needing a wee bit of game time, it has been difficult for them because the team's been doing well. Difficult for them to get into the team, but it's been another good weeks or 2 weeks training for them to get themselves fit. Louis Vaughan's working on his rehab as well with Big Dave Mackay. So hopefully we're getting over that longer list of injuries we had, and hopefully get a few players back, because we are coming into a busy spell with 3 games in 7 days and a lot of games in January. So we need as many players as we can.
Yeah, and looking back to the Ayr game, just something that just struck me now. Any lingering sense of opportunity missed, only getting the draw down there?
I think over the piece, I think we maybe just could have sneaked the game, but saying that, Ayr United, as we said at the time, probably had the better chances in the game, with Jamie making some good saves. We had a lot of possession on the ball, and we probably just let ourselves down in the final third, just with the final ball or the final delivery into the box. So that's something that we'll look to tidy up this Saturday.
Obviously it's Christmas week. How's the week's training looked so far for the players, and what will they be doing with themselves tomorrow?
Tomorrow we'll be in early tomorrow morning training, so nothing's changing this week. We had, as usual, Wednesday off. We have a 2-day lead in to the game, which we'll finished training just now. We'll train tomorrow morning, and as I say, that's the preparation. At this time of the year, every footballer knows what it's like over Christmas and New Year. It's a very busy spell for us, so we're just working as normal.
Yeah, and you'll be looking forward to your Christmas Day meal before the game, and obviously the supporters will as well.
Yeah, just touching on that, just from John and myself and all the staff, the board of directors, would like to wish the Raith Rovers fans a very Merry Christmas, and I hope that they have a very good weekend.
Great, thanks for that, Paul. See you Saturday.
Thanks.